In Bodynamic, we have developed a shock trauma training, and that is in two parts. The first part is a shock process, and the second part is for professionals. If you want to do the professional, you have to do the process first, and you can choose to do the process without doing the professional training. One of the things that I find unique by Bodynamic's shock trauma training is that we are not working so much with resolving PTSD. We are working with how can we make post-traumatic growth. So how can we learn to grow for the shock trauma and the post-traumatic stress we have in our life? How can we become bigger? How can we create an even stronger personality through the shock trauma that have occurred in our life? So the focus on the training is not to decharge the nerve system, it's to reorient the nerve system's capacity to even being able to contain high stress without getting overwhelmed. It's also the ability to really work with the ego. We are very focused on creating a stronger person in you, a stronger consciousness in you, and a better ability to handle upcoming shock in our life, because we will get shock in our life. So the point is not trying to avoid it. The point for us is trying to, what am I going to do when I'm getting my next shock trauma so I do not develop PTSD? Which kind of resources do I need in my life? And resources, we are talking about communities, we are talking about safe place, we are talking about safe people, we are talking about positive statements, we are talking about peak experience and how that can be used to expand yourself instead of imploding yourself. We are talking about how my body skills are more able to land an instinct into an emotion, so I do not have the high level of instinct in me, but I can transfer fear of the fear just into fear, my rage just into anger, my grief just into sadness, and that I can rebalance my emotional system. All this we are working with in the shock process. We are also working a lot with reorientation. How can I accept what happened to me so I do not get stuck in being a victim? One thing is that when a crime happens, yes, we are a victim of the crime, and we need to learn not to be victimizing ourselves through the crime, or we need to learn not to identify ourselves with the crime. You are not just a survivor of a rape, you're much more than that. So it's impossible, not impossible, so it's possible to be able to integrate, I am a person who got raped, I am not the rape. I am a person who got kidnapped, I am not the kidnapping. And I will not become a victim of a crime. I will become a person who will grow and expand and create even greater things through what happened to me.